All right, class. Today, we're diving into the thrilling world of viatical and life settlements. And who better to help us explore these concepts than our favorite couple, Pearl and Dawn? First up, let's talk about viatical settlements. Imagine this. Pearl, you've just been diagnosed with a terminal illness, and you're facing a mountain of medical bills. What do you do?
Oh no, that sounds terrible. I guess I'd have to sell everything we own to pay for treatment.
Not necessarily, Pearl. That's where viatical settlements come in. It's like having a magic wand that turns your life insurance policy into cold, hard cash.
A magic wand, you say? How does that work?
Well, Dawn, with a viatical settlement, Pearl would sell her life insurance policy to a third party. They'd pay her a lump sum that's less than the policy's death benefit, but more than the cash surrender value.
So I'd get money now to pay for my medical expenses, and the buyer would get the death benefit later?
Exactly, Pearl. It's like a morbid game of hot potato. You get the cash when you need it most, and the buyer gets the payout when you... well, you know.
That's a bit dark, isn't it? I don't like the idea of someone profiting from Pearl's death. That is, anyone other than me.
I hear you, Dawn. But for many people facing terminal illnesses, viatical settlements provide a financial lifeline when they need it most. It's a way to benefit from their life insurance while they're still alive.
I can see how that could be helpful. But what if I'm not terminally ill? Is there still a way to cash in on my life insurance?
I'm glad you asked, Pearl. That brings us to the world of life settlements. It's like viatical settlements, slightly less morbid cousin.
Less morbid. I'm all ears.
With a life settlement, you don't have to be knocking on death's door to sell your policy. It's more for older folks who no longer need or want their life insurance.
Looking confused. But why would someone want to get rid of their life insurance?
Lots of reasons, Pearl. Maybe the premiums have become too expensive, or their kids are grown and don't need the financial protection anymore. Or maybe they just want some extra cash to enjoy their golden years.
I can see that. So, how does a life settlement work?
It's pretty similar to a viatical settlement, Dawn. The policyholder sells their life insurance to a third party for a lump sum. The buyer takes over the premium payments and gets the death benefit when the seller passes away.
But if the seller isn't terminally ill, won't the payout be a lot less?
You're absolutely right, Pearl. With a life settlement, the seller is expected to live longer, so the payout is usually a smaller percentage of the policy's face value compared to a viatical settlement.
So it's all about the math. The longer the seller is expected to live, the less the buyer is willing to pay up front.
Bingo! You're catching on quick? It's like a morbid version of The Price is Right. The closer you are to the big showcase in the sky, the more your policy is worth.
That's one game show I don't want to be on.
Neither do I, Pearl. But for some folks, viatical and life settlements can be a real lifesaver. It's all about weighing the pros and cons and deciding what's right for your situation.
I can see that. It's not a decision to be made lightly, but it's good to know there are options out there.
Exactly, Dawn. And that's what we're here for, to educate you on all the thrilling possibilities in the world of life insurance. Well, class, that's all we have time for today. Remember, life is full of unexpected twists and turns, but with the right knowledge and a good sense of humor, you can navigate even the most morbid of financial decisions. Great job on completing this video. Now it's time to test your comprehension of the concepts we just discussed. This video corresponds to ICAP quiz course number 40. Remember that number. Click the link in the comments section to access the Insurance Class Assistance Program, also known as ICAP. Once you're there, look for quiz course number 40. This quiz will help us see if you truly understand the material and are prepared to move on to the next video. Don't forget, ICAP quiz course number 40. Good luck and keep up the great work.